Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade EM and Chat Repair. Not really EM day today. Today is a solid state day. Well, DMD day. And right behind me is Hurricane. Forgot to turn my clock on. There we go. I'm a little late today. The computer decided to do some weird stuff. My laptop was like fragmented bad, and it's just been really goofy, and it's not wanting to work really good lately. So anyways, Hurricane is sold and I have to shop it. It works perfectly. It's it's actually really solid and bulletproof now because I had boards gone through completely. The driver board was a nasty mess where, the usual connectors, after being in an arcade for so many years and powered on for so long, they get crusty and whatever. But whoever was running the game and routing it just decided, hey, let's cut the terminals off the board and I'll pull the connectors off and just solder everything right to the board and put some generic arcade cabinet connectors on it. So they did that, and it just looked like crap. So I had the board gone through, updated when anything that needed to be updated, and make sure it was working perfectly, and then I had to rewire all the connectors and repin I think 3, 4, or 5 connectors that were on the game, and they cut the wires like this short. So then I had to lengthen them all, and it was just a nightmare. But now it works beautifully. Let me see, I can do 2 cameras. And there it is. So we can plug her in, maybe play a game real quick. I got the, what do you call it off? The glass. So we can like start on it right away. There we go.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Just like this way.
I suck.
I could be sitting here all day. What kind of blow is that? Thrill, chills, magic, prizes.
Bonus multiplier. Sweet. I have some LEDs in here already. I just put them in there to like try it out like last year. But I never got around to doing it because, as you know, customer games always came first.
Take your best shot. I could be sitting here all day.
That'd be it, I guess. I like this little part. No match. But it don't really matter. It's on free game. Well, free play. So we will need to do, let's get this up. And get these balls ejected. balls are awesome. You can shut her off. Lock that back up, and then we will unplug it. So, how is everybody doing today in tvMGC land? I'm just going to take this cord and wind it up and tie it in a knot. It kind of lets me know, do not mess with the game. Even though I know better. But the thing is, if somebody came down here and might want to mess with it, they can't because the cord is tied up. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is kind of look what's on top. What can we take off the easiest first? Because everything is layered. And it's all got a layer to it. So this is going to come off through the bottom. I got to take 2 of these off. This I will have to unplug. That I will have to unplug. So I guess we can start with unplugging the 2 things that we need to unplug. And I'm going to be making videos during this because it just helps me with how I do these games. Okay, we got down through here. Here it goes. This is okay. That's right there. What else needed to be unplugged? Where does that come down through? This is going to be like a lot of talking to myself too. I got a couple right there, but I'm going to wait for those a little bit later. Right now I need to get this unplugged. So then I'll take my phone and I'll do video. This is for a hurricane ramp. It's green and white with red tracers above the first pop bumper. That's how I start. And then we will bag and tag everything. We will use these little bags and tag them. Now this idea I did not come up with. One of my favorite channels was Arcade Crusade. He stopped making videos. He got a little too busy and quit making them. I wish he would make videos again because I really enjoyed watching his channel. So if you would like him to make videos again, you might want to go to his YouTube channel and start commenting on this stuff. I'm not going to give you his actual name on Facebook because I don't want you spamming him, but go on his Arcade Crusade and start commenting. Please make more videos. So what I just did is I took this bag that I had reused once before and I took alcohol on this and then I just wiped off the old stuff. Can you see me right there? Oh yeah, you can see me good. So that's what we will do. Now the first thing I will need to do is get this hurricane. Well, it's not really the hurricane, it's the first ramp. And that one's too small. We need the next size up. Which would be blue? No, that's its next size down. Orange. Or green. I think it's green. It's not green, it's going to be orange. Alright. And I'm going to label everything like this. Really weird. Just so I know what it is. It might not be the right name, but it'll be the right name to me. Like, I'll call this launch ramp. That's what we'll do. This will be a launch ramp. I hope you can see really good because I got a new light. It's probably in the way a little bit. I'm in the way a little bit. But it's working when it needs to. This would be what? Launch ramp. Now these little bags, you can buy them if you want. Or when you just get parts from your favorite parts company, save the bags. That's what I do. Be surprised what you can use them for. And how many times you can use them over and over again. I like using them for this purpose. To bag and tag stuff. And if there's no washers on this stuff, I usually will put new washers on. Like if one bolt had a washer and another bolt didn't, I would what do you call it? I'd put another washer on the other one, just so I know. Put a little line on it. Okay, that's unplugged. That we got out of there. And as usual, this game will get all our comic bulbs in it. Okay, we got a thing there. These. I forgot they don't slide. What can I use to keep it lifted up a little bit? Nothing. I like to keep that lifted up a little bit so I can get at that screw a little easier. We will find something. Right, my laptop's working now. Oh, I got that tube. That hard tube might work. Look at that. That did a job. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll get my magnet. No washer? Nope. That will go in there. And then, yeah, I got ramps I have to hand polish. Fun. It's even be more fun putting these screws back. There we go. First part of Hurricane out. Now since that's done, take the bag, seal it up, throw it in my bin. Alright, what is my next layer? This is just a fun part. My next layer looks like the hurricane ramp. Yes, that looks like it. Alright. More video. Alright, hurricane ramp. There's a screw here. Screw here. It's got a big post right here with a screw on top. It's got a post right there, you can see, with a screw. Post here, a round post. This is a round post, and that's a round post. This is a hex post. And the wire gets fed down right through there. And there's where it goes through. And that screw, these are all Phillips. And that appears to be that. And then we got a switch right here. We have to unplug, and it goes down through there. So let's unplug that. Alright. So we got to get those switches now. And then this will be labeled hurricane ramp. What the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, don't leave your tools on it, Mark. And those came down through here, which will be another video. Alright, hurricane ramp. There's two sets of wires. Big, fat, juicy one, and then a green and a white one. And we will mark both of those. Those are right here by this pop bumper. So there's two that are going up through there. See, this is kind of boring how these come apart. But it's also interesting to learn how it comes apart. Like I said, Arcade Crusade is kind of how I learned how to do some of the stuff. He has excellent videos. I really liked his videos. Very well gone through, showed what he was doing, all that good stuff. But yeah, he stopped making them. What is this one for? This one's going up somewhere. That's another switch. I will do that when I get to it. Alright, another bag. I try to find these little ones. I don't always find ones. This one I'll write hurricane ramp. There we go, hurricane ramp. So what's everybody else doing today? Just chilling out watching me, or you have things you're doing while you're watching me, or nothing much? I have a brand new hurricane ramp for this too, so this ramp won't be going back on. I actually have a whole nother full play field that I'm going to be robbing parts off to make this play field really nice. Alright, that's what I originally had bought that other play field for. To do that. Here's the place in town where you make your ladies dance. I don't know if I got a new one of these, if it came with it or not. Okay, what else? We got a screw here. What does that go into? Oh my god. It goes right down through it and into the playfield. These are the ramp protectors for the side. So like I said, I do got a new ramp for this. This one's been beat up and abused over the years. Brainerd Amusement number 91 expires 12/31/01. Whatever that was. They did a good job at keeping this machine alive with whatever epoxy they used to fix these things. They did an awesome job. I'd like to know what kind of epoxy they used, because I'd like to get some, because that stuff is like crazy awesome. Alright, I'd like to take these out too. I don't know how they're attached. I have to go from underneath. I want to make sure they're both the exact same size. Oh, you're watching the Packers and me? Cool. You're getting to see your game worked on then. Alright. This is hurricane ramp and exit. Plus exit ramp. Okay. Let me do a video on that. Alright, hurricane exit ramp. It just went into the hurricane ramp up here, and it's got one nut and a giant washer, and then that was it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why I have that song in my head. For some kid, some reason, like that little kid song, there is a place in France where the naked ladies dance. I don't know why that's in my head. It just popped in there for some reason. Something must have triggered my memory on something and made that pop in my head. What's nice about these ramps is they are so clean already. There isn't much that I need to do to them. I want to get those posts out so I can label them and put them in there too. This one unscrews. Actually, I want to take a picture of these, how they are. Alright. Now these are the important ones. You need to make sure they're either the right size, or whatever one's longer or shorter goes back in the exact same spot. Some of these are just off a little bit in length, and it can drive you nuts trying to put your game back together, and only to find out that the posts you have are in the wrong spot, and you're wondering why your ramp isn't going back together correctly. Okay. So when I take these off, I'm gonna kind of mark them. Oh, well, I'm not gonna mark them. I'm gonna lay them down in certain spots so I can measure them. Alright, that's one. I'm going to put the nut back on it too. I'm I'll put this one on the far side of the table, not by my magnet. Alright, look at that. You can't really see that. There. You see that? That should be all shiny. It's like, it's yellowish. There you go, you can see it better now. It's yellowish. It's got nicotine stain on it from being in the bars all the years. Let's see where that one is. That is just right next to it, which is probably right here. I'm putting money, that's it. Yep. Okay. Now the fun part. Get my head like that. And like that. So I can hold the post with my hand and unscrew it with the other hand. Pocket. And I'm wearing jogging pants today. I want to get the nut off. Alright, I got the nut off. Get my hand out of there. Put that there. Get the washer off now. Put that there. Now I can get the post out. You just kind of like pull up and unscrew. Take it. They look like they're the same size. And they are the exact same size, which is good. That means I don't have to keep track of them or anything. They're the exact. Woo! I did that with Jackie or World Cup Soccer, and I think there was like a billion different size posts. That drove me nuts. Alright. Next thing would be this giant hurricane ramp, I believe. This is obtanium. You can't get this no more. Nobody wants to make it for some reason because they say it's too big. But once you get it off, it really isn't that big. I've seen other machines that have giant ramps on them. But this doesn't seem that big to me. But I don't know. Video time. No, I'm not cutting this one up. This is, I am doing a full shop job on it. It hasn't been touched in who knows how long. But I do have another Hurricane playfield that I'm sealing all the good stuff off and putting on this. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with that other playfield. I'm probably just going to keep it for, it's got some parts on it, doesn't have a lot of parts. But I'm going to keep what I can off of it. And then I know the playfield. I'll probably just use that playfield as wall art. That's about all it's good for. Unless somebody's got a really super beat Hurricane. But these all had diamond plate on them, so they're all usually really good on this year's of Williams. Yes, this game does look really good to begin with. It's got a couple of little plastic issues, and that's about it. Otherwise, it plays 100%. I went through, I had the boards redone on it, and a couple other things, but yeah, it works perfect. All the lights work. It's and it plays great too. It's dirty and it needs bulb upgrades. Okay, the main giant ramp. We got a screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here. A nut screw, and then 2 regular screws, and that should be it. Alright. And what was this for? That had nothing on it. That's just a post. That didn't attach to it. No. Wonder why they had that there and there's nothing that attaches to it. Weird. Maybe pre-production where they were going to use that and they didn't. Okay, I need a new bag. This one we will call giant ramp. Main ramp. I spelled it. Made my M look funny. Alright, main ramp. No. I'm not using a power screwdriver on this one. The other ones I can, because if they break I can find another one. This one's got crazy amount of washers on it. The other ones I can't, but this one I can't. So I'm doing hand screws on this one. Not hand screws, screwdriver. Is it just threaded in there? Okay, that's good. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I'll sing. It's alright. Oh, looked like we froze up for a second there. Yeah, I wonder what that is. That post is there for. I'm guessing it was pre-production for something. During pre-production, they probably thought we're going to use this for something, and we didn't. But it will go back there because it might be there for ball jumping or something. That's another reason why I didn't ever shop this game, because this stuff is kind of boring, you know, taking off these plastics. Unless you got some tunes to jam to. And I always wanted to make a video of doing this, and you can't make videos and jam at the same time on YouTube. There we go. There's the big papa. I don't know where to put this. I really want to keep it kind of like this. I'm going to put it on top of my Beatles. And then I'm going to put it like on a top shelf somewhere where nobody can mess with it, get near it. Alright, now I'm going to take off all these posts. And I'm hoping they're all the same. Those two look almost the same. But I know they're not. Maybe. I think they are. About an inch and a half. These three look exactly the same. I think these are all the same. We'll find out. Alright, the big ramp. We get a post here, a hex one, a round one, a hex 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 one. This is that one that didn't go to anything. Round one, and round one. And that was it. And then with this ramp right here, we'll got two nuts with washers. And that goes over to here with a nut and a washer and then a screw with a post underneath it right there. Alright, I'm hoping these are all exact same size. They should be. Want that to happen. The post came off with the screw, and I wanted that to stay on the game. And I gotta go get my little wrench. Anybody know what song I'm kind of singing? Here comes the sun. It's alright. Come on. You'll see when I'm done with this. Alright, I didn't grab that one. That'd be the blue one. Is it? I don't think it is. No. What color is it then? Not that one. Not that one. That's not that one. Well, I got 4 of them, and 3 of them are here. So it's got to be one of these. What's that one? There we go. Same size? No. Not the same size. Crap. No. Not the same size. And those aren't the same size either. The this one doesn't matter so much. So this is what we're going to do. I don't like when that happens. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes. What about this one? Those two are the same size. That one's not. That one's not. And that one is. Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, that's the same size. That's the same size. This one's just a little smaller. And that one's the smallest. Okay, so this is how we do this. Alright, posts. This one right here is the exact same size as this one. And this one. So you got this little person right here, that one. This is at the end of the slingshot. And this one's at the end over here. These three are the exact same size. This one right here at the other slingshot is a tad longer, hardly any longer, but it is. This one is a little bit longer, and this one right here is the smallest of them all. So that's the smallest. Remember that. Same. Same. A smidge bigger in the smallest. Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. That's the fun part. And yet, if you look at them all like I just did, they all look exactly the same size, but they're not. And that little bit difference of a post will really screw you up. And I mean seriously screw you up. Which you don't want to do. There's no washer on there, so I gotta put a washer back on there. So that part will really mess you up. Take these off is because I have to, and also I like to polish them. Alright, that's off. Alright, now we need to get at this. I'll learn to leave those there. Lift up the play field. Okay, that's all coming off together, I see. Wow, they did that funny. I'm gonna have to get that off like that. It's got like a bushing on it. Alright, the slingshot piece has the plate on it, and it's got like a bushing in that shiny piece. And that goes through into there. Here comes the sun. That's not right. I'm gonna put these back together like they are. That I think is garbage. I think I have a better thing. So I'm like cutting the grass before I stream today, because today was like the last day of the year. That's like awesome. And the other last day of the year that was awesome before this was after MGC, and I was burnt out, and I wasn't about to cut the grass. So anyways, as I was cutting the grass today, like Hungry Eyes came on, and I love that song. If you like Dirty Dancing and Patrick Swayze, you'll like that song too. Alright, now we get I know this post right here is going to be bigger. These three look the same. That will go there. I'm hoping they're the same. So that we'll do the same thing again. From here they look exactly the same. They look perfectly the same. 1, 2. Where's the other one? 2, 3. Okay. Hungry eyes. Magnet. Okay, this will be the bottom one. I'm going to take them out in order. Even from here, they look exactly the same. I'm glad none of these broke. Well, I shouldn't say that, because then I'll break one. Bottom. Where's my middle one? Right here. Yep, okay, that's my middle one. Thing about this too, you get all these little tiny wires. You don't want to break one of these. It can give you a nightmare. Breaking one of these wires off can make the whole game not do any start. That was that taxi I did. One of these wires actually went to the start switch and to the ball trough switch. So the ball trough, one of these switches, didn't detect a ball, so therefore no signal was sent to the start switch or to the MPU. Ooh, that one's just sticky. So then the game wouldn't start because of that. And that wire ended up being like broke way over here. So it went here, through the harness to here, but it also went to that switch. That switch was working correctly, and this was working correctly, but it had a break between the computer and here, and ended up being like a switch over here that was part of the matrix that was screwing it all up. Same length, please. Yes, cool. Two of the same length so far. And then this is my last one here. I assume. Yep. I want to watch Dirty Dancing again. That's such a great flick. Roadhouse too. I think Patrick Swayze was a really good actor. Well, not like he was great to watch acting. His voice and his charisma. These are just so nasty feeling. Be the same size. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yes, they're all exactly the same size. We got a lot of hardware for the main ramp. And I think the main ramp is done for hardware wise. Except for right here. I'm hoping that was the same. Because I didn't measure that one. I need to get 3 of these things out. See which one's shorty, long. The longest. Okay, now this one. I can actually leave that one on. That one I will leave on. Never mind, that one's not in the way. Alright, main ramp is done. Alright, that stays like that. Alright, now we got the fun. Because everything else, I hate these playfields. Everything else is back there and attached to this whole rear assembly. And to get the screws out of here are just so much fun because of how it's routed. And these are on a hinge system, so it ain't like the other ones where you can pull the playfield out. I can do that a little bit on this. I don't want to. I gotta worry about hitting that board. And then I have to worry about propping it up over here somewhere. What do I got to prop it up on? Nothing really. See, when I got up like this and I can't get at these screws real easy. I can, but they're down far. And then, you know, like, what's what then, you know what I mean? And that's like, just to get everything out is a big booger. I'm gonna have to just start unplugging some stuff. And that goes to here. I don't know what that is. That goes to there, and it's got a stupid cover on it that hides everything. What does that go up to? Yeah, I might as well just start unplugging these harnesses. I have to anyways. Alright. We're going to make another little video again. Alright, this is the harnesses for the back. We had a double green going into a single green with like a white with a red long tracer and a white with a red dash tracer. And going side in is a green wire and a white wire with nothing on it. But then we got a red wire and black that go to a red and green and purple. That will come off. This wire right here is down and around into over here, which is green and white. Goes to this connector. This connector is white and black, and it goes up through here. So we'll have to take these screws off, and this goes through there. I don't know what those are screwed to yet. Now on this side we have this big bundle, which is here, which is mostly red with black and then a couple yellowish white with like black tracers on it. And then we also have this wire that's got two red and a black, and then it goes to a single red and a black. And then on this side we got two red and a black. A red and a black going to a single red and a black. These I'm going to mark 1 and 2. This will be number 1, and this will be number 2. So I don't mix them up. 1 will be on the right and 2 will be on the left going through here. And I think that's all the wires that are going through the playfield. Oh, and we got one right here, which is red and white going through the playfield, attached to 2 greens and 2 whites with a purple and just a white with a long, looks like a long purple tracer. No, maybe nothing on it. And then that looks like it's it. Or wires that are going up through the playfield. Alright, that's fun. Yes, very, very fun. So I'm going to mark these 1, 1. And then this one here is 2 and 2. And I don't know what the hell those brackets are there, but they're really blocking my wire passageway going through. And of course we got something that zip strip to it that shouldn't be. That's what I want. Looks like an aftermarket zip strip. one's free now. Free to do what you want to. Alright. No, I forgot to video that. The motor. I don't think that's got to come off yet. No, that doesn't. So we won't do that. This will come out of there. Go like that. This goes there. That goes like that. This goes here. And this goes here. Alright. Everything is free. Just gotta tangle them. So when I do pull them through, they're not attached to anything where they're in the way. I just wonder what that bracket's for. It looks like it's maybe holding part of assembly. Looks like part of the Ferris wheel. I guess we won't know till we get that far. Oh, my back. Alright. Let's get this up here. Alright. Fun, fun, fun. That should be free. No, it's not. Now that's free. Okay. And this is a really super clean game underneath, as you can see. Yeah, this game is super clean underneath. Alright, that's there. Now what the trick is getting this crap off. What do I got to prop this up still? Let's look at my what do you call it? I got this still. Which can go like that and that. Let me see. I like to slide this out as much as I can. Make it so much easier to work on. There we go. Further than I go, not much further. Right now I can balance it on that. Alright. But I need something about this tall. What can I put this on? It's balanced good like this, but if I wiggle it, I'm going to be so screwed. I don't want to cut this either. I'm like balanced on one coil. I don't want to cut this rod. I get something right here. Balance it on. That's solid. I'll be okay. Should have took the legs off of it. That's what I should have did. Let's see what I can find to balance it on. Found some scrap wood that I might be able to put down inside to get that's like almost perfect. I just gotta find some place to put it. Really don't want to put it there. I don't want that. Oh, right here between both of them. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Cool. I got the hook right here that locks into the bar here, and I got this piece of wood that goes across the brace that's in the middle of the game here, and it's between the two nuts that are on this. So now we ain't going anywhere. Now I can get at getting this off now. Yippee, 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 yippee. All right. All right, the big old ramp. Looks like we got a screw here, right here. 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 And I think that's it. So let's work on those. Alright. This might be one of the last things I do today. Oh, I'll make a bag. And let's use this big one because I think there's some big posts in there. Back ramp. Back ramp. Oh yeah, and the bags too. Make sure they don't have holes in them, because they'll make your life hell. Trust me. I've done that already. I put stuff in a bag and I go grab the bag and it's like half empty. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this thing half empty? And I look and all the screws are on the floor. And I'm like, woo, lucky. Got so lucky. But it didn't matter too much because screws are screws. It just, the amount of screws is the thing. If I took out 7 screws, I want to put 7 screws back in. That's my thing. If I take out 10 screws, I want to put in 10 screws. I don't want to take out 8 screws and put in 4. If I got another screw, I want to know where the hell that other screw went. sometimes I'll look and take out 8 screws and find out that there's 9 holes. So that means there was one missing. This is going to be a giant assembly too. This will go back over on my Beetles also. They did everything they could to keep this playfield from not coming apart. The green one, here it goes. No, it's not green, it's gray. Oh, these screws, dummy. Not a lot of chatting today, huh? I guess everybody's watching the game. It's also one of the last good days of the year in our area, so I don't blame if people are outside. I really don't blame them. Like I said, I was outside earlier cutting the grass. There we go. There's the back part of the ramp. I'll put that over here too. I get another one of those. I don't know which one's in better shape. Alright. Now these posts I am going to leave in because they're not in my way. I wonder how many of these GIs work and how many of them didn't. These can stay here because I don't have to take anything off to get at them, which is good. So I'm guessing those wires were for the juggler. Or, I don't know this. I don't know. Don't I get a mirror? I have a phone. I can look. Okay, we got 2 brackets there. No, I wanted a flash. Alright. You can see there's a couple brackets that hold that whole thing down. It holds the juggler down. But I'm not going to get into there right now. I think I'm going to take this off and be kind of done today. What's nice is I have this other playfield and I could still, what do you call it, work off of that. Let's take some pictures. Alright, back ramp is done. Okay, but now we need another bag. And it will be, I ain't gonna use this one. This is a really strong bag. Here we go. Saucer Williams coil sleeve. This will be pop bumper plastics. And it's going to be all these plastics. Pop bumper plastics. And around Ferris wheel. There. That's an art form right there. Putting that in your mouth without sticking it in your face. I've done that before with markers. I'm just going to leave that in there. It's like that long, and it's stuck in there good. I'll just leave it like that. Alright, we need this. Alright, now I can take off everything in this area. Wonderful, need new pop bumper housings. I don't know. These probably will not be coming off the playfield if they're in good shape. And they look in perfect shape. So we will leave them on and just clean around them. That's all I need. All other time I remove pop bumpers is because the bodies are usually garbage. That is not going back on there. Acorn nut. A push on acorn nut. And it'll get replaced with one of these nylocks. Oh, and this game also has I have Titan rubbers for it. So Titan rubbers will also be going on this game. So it's going to be Comet LED'd and Titan rubbers. Those posts can stay on too. I won't have to take those off. I just go right around them. Get at this. We have two swinging doors here. one goes that way and one goes that way. Alright, swinging doors. This one is the indoor and it is on top of the outdoor. You go in through the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret. That's a screw, nut. Did anybody know I was going to do that? Goes in through the outdoor. I'm going to... I'll take these off right away. And I will put these two. And gates. Since everything is in this general little area, I might as well just put it all in one bag. Makes so much more sense. It's all like almost the same hardware. Oh, that is odd. Does this other one have that too? I'm going to take a picture of that. Just so I know what's on what. Okay. Even though I'll be able to figure out, this one's got like a little piece of spring steel on it, so it cannot pop back out. This is the in gate, so it's going to only let the ball in, and it's got that spring steel to lock it, so it can't pop it back out on accident, which I think is pretty neat. And this one's all bent to shit. Just all bent to shit. I don't know how the hell I got like that. Alright. That one I gotta put back on. That's going through to a post. And I kind of want to leave that post there until I take a picture of the posts. Alright, look at that. Just bent. That should not be bent like that. I don't know why somebody did that. But I'll either straighten this one out, or that spare playfield, if it has it on it, I will use that one. And did I get a good picture of these plastics? No, I didn't get a picture of these. This has a Phillips, which is probably on a post. Yep. That's a nut. Maybe I'll be able to see under this Ferris wheel better to see where these other screws are going. There's two bulbs in there. I bet you those are burned out. I would bet those are burnt out. Okay, there we go. Now I can see that a little bit better since that plastic's gone. Those are for the optos, for the Ferris wheel. Assembly. So much fun. This is going to be fun replacing this belt. And we got this plastic I can take off too. And the camera. So I can see that one. Yeah. Do. We got any metal here? Stainless steel. That will kind of work. A magnet. So much different hardware used on this game, it's crazy. So much different hardware. It's 3:30 already. And I'm just about done. The reason why I'm just about done is because like I said, I just cut the grass. And this is a lot of mental stuff right here I'm doing with this. Taking all this out. And I'm like propping myself up funny. And it's messing with my back. Making my back feel stiff. Look at that comes out like that. And this comes out like that. Oh, look at that, more bulbs back there. Wonder how many of those are burned out. Bet you some of those are. There goes the other part of the opto. Alright, so those we are not taking out. We don't have to. We don't have to take this whole mech out. It's got to be cleaned, yes. It's got to be removed, no. Because there's nothing back here that's needed. But I am going to put a bulb assembly back here. I'm going to put an LED assembly back here in this corner to brighten up this corner more. Vertical up kicker looks good. That one's good. We will be taking this off though. We'll probably do that next week. And clean the juggler out because that's filthy inside. But otherwise, I think for today, I am done. I like this thing, what they did there. It is interesting. I think for today, I am done. There's not a lot of plastics to remove either. I think next week, we'll get at the rest of the plastics, take them off, but get this juggler off. And what else? Let me get these tools out of here. Okay, screw there. Yep, that's all there. Good. I like talking to myself sometimes. When I like count my tools and stuff, if I just talk to myself real quick when I talk to them, I know that they're there. So I wanted to make sure I had the 3 nut drivers, my screwdriver, and my magnet, and my little wrench. And I just did all that in my head. But yeah, I think this is done for now. For today, at least. I think I will put that back together the other way. Get that back like that. And I'll put it back. What the hell is that? Scorecard thing. We'll put that back. Oh, that's going to be so hard. That was incredibly easy doing it that way. Some of those I didn't have to unplug. Well, does that look funny? That looks funny now. It's just like everything is missing. So yeah, it's good I don't have to take these posts out. I will clean them from the top here. I'll probably take this one out, clean it, because this one can be seen a little bit. This one I'll clean what can be seen, and the rest. It's like this playfield that's under here, that I am not taking all those mechs apart to get at it. I'll get down there and clean it with a rag. I'll pull out the bulbs. We'll put our new bulbs in there. But this is part of the playfield that is never ever going to be seen. It hasn't been seen since the thing. It is different from like when I do the aprons and I take the aprons off and I clean everything in here. Because usually if you ever break anything on a pinball machine, it's all going to be down here. It's not going to be way up here. Nobody's going to put a glass up here and break the glass and spill liquid. It's always going to be down here. This is where everybody always does that. So that's why I make sure all this completely comes apart. Up here, it is not needed that much, but I will take it all off as much as I can. I do need to get at the Ferris wheel to get that apart, because I do have a new red one that doesn't have a chip in it that I'll be putting in. Well, it's not used, but it's new to this game. I have a new rubber band, so I do got to take this mech off apart somewhat to put the new rubber band. We got to get the juggler out to clean off inside here. I have bulbs for that too. The pop bumpers we will be going at. And one of them did not work. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Let's test the bulbs. If I can. I didn't get anything out of that one. Should get a little bit. No. It's a 555. So I know one of them wasn't working. But maybe it's not enough juice in the battery to illuminate these. I guess not. Doesn't matter, and those are coming out. That one kind of looks burned out. That's the burned out one. Yep, that's the burned out one. So that one's burned out. These ones should have been good. But maybe like these are higher voltage than what my battery will illuminate. Yeah, I'm not getting anything off the battery. You know, you test it. No, I'm not doing that. I did that so many times as a kid. That almost looks jacked up too. I'm guessing a 9-volt battery isn't enough to do anything for these. I would think I'd get a little glow out of them. Let me see how good this battery even is. Yeah. It says replace. Just wait. No, it says it's good. Let me find another one. See if I can get something out of there. What is that? That's positive. No, it says it's okay. That one's really bad. What is this one? This Dur smell. This one was the best one. Let's check this one. I would think I get a little glow out of these bulbs, you know what I'm saying? With a 9-volt battery. I think just even a little glow. I guess not. That's weird. Maybe it just takes so much juice to light these up. But yeah, I would think you'd get just a little glow out of them at least. You know what I could do? Let's do this. Ouch. I should get some glow out of this now. Yeah, I get a little glow out of that. Probably not enough for you guys to see. No. So I did get a little glow out of that one. But then I'm daisy chaining two batteries together. That's better. So what, these are 18 volts. I'm getting hardly anything out of it. No, I'm not getting anything. That's fun experimenting right there. Let's see what this one. Oh, that's the burnt out one. I didn't think these 555s took so much juice to make them work. Yeah, no, I'm not getting anything. I was getting, just got a little bit of glow out of that first one. Wonder if I killed these. Let's go check, see how much of a charge they got on them left. Oh yeah, I sucked a lot of juice out of that one. That one isn't bad. I guess we're done with that test anyways. I knew one was burned out. There's one that's burnt out. These will get, I got comet bulbs for that. I got a whole thing of bulbs in here for this game. Got bulbs in here. Bulbs and rubber. More bulbs. What the hell is this? Oh, this is to rebuild something, and that's where it went. Not ghosting bulbs. These are my. These are 555s. Yeah. So yeah, I got a mess in here of bulbs. I got a spotlight kit I'm putting in this game. What else do I got? They got cool little bats that go on the flippers. What else is in here? Business card. This should go with the little kit right there. That goes in there. What else is in here? Oh, I got a trough light that I'll be putting in it. So the ball trough is lit up. Here's the rubber band for the Ferris wheel. I got to see the easiest way to replace that, which is probably going from top, taking those off, probably. Yeah, that would probably be the best way to take them off from the top. Yes, we will do that. I think that will work the best, actually. You take the Ferris wheels, the wheels off actually, and slide them out, and the rubber band will just snake down through there. And then when I do that, I can get at the optos and clean the optos off too, that are there. So yeah, we are all set with that. This playfield's going to clean up so nice. Maybe I'll put a light in there if it's possible. Has that got a light on it back there? No, I gotta fix these too. There's all kitty wampus. That'd be about it, yeah. These posts off. Game is going to look so good, I want to keep it. That's why I always get these games, and then I play them and I like them, and then I sell them, and then when I do sell them, I eventually finish them the rest of the way, and then I'm like, damn, why didn't I just do that when I owned the game? Which, you know, I feel stupid afterwards. Like, for a year or so, I could have been playing this game super clean and super lit up and really super cool looking, and now I'm doing it, and as soon as I get it done, I'll be able to test it for a week, and then it's going to go bye-bye. So I end up doing that all the time. Here we go. So I think that's probably about it for Hurricane today. And I left my damn soda upstairs. So yeah, I think that's probably about it. I'm just beat from leaning over that thing, and I'm mentally exhausted from it. I still gotta, I'll clean up this mess during maybe tonight, and then I gotta bring out that, what do you call it? Oh, you can't even see it. Anyways, right there, just out of, there we go. That I gotta work on a play field now. The head's all done and should be working perfectly. And now I gotta work on a play field and go through that. And I see a couple little goofy things. I don't know if they're gonna affect any scoring or not, but who knows? Anyways, anybody got any? Oh, okay. I can come over and play it anytime. Is this going right next to Lucky 7? I was wondering that. If that's going to go next to Lucky 7 or if it's going to go to your sons. Or if you're just going to have 2 of these. Or not. But I also got that Spanish Eyes. I don't know if you guys saw that. That is done and waiting to go somewhere. So if you're interested in that, I can make a deal with you on that one, because I need it gone. It's done. It's finished. It needs to go somewhere. I need room. I have 8 machines stacked up over there. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there's one. Yeah, you can't see them. But yeah, let me see if I can do this. There. I have 8 machines stacked up over there. There's 2, 4, 6, and an 8. That's 4 games deep. So, and this right here, that's Spanish Eyes. So yeah, that's gotta go. It didn't sell at MGC. My what do you call it? Did my Lucky Ace sold? Lucky Ace, yes, Lucky Ace sold. That was an end of show special. Somebody wanted one of my games and didn't think they could afford one. And I just didn't want to move it home, so I gave him my bottom price that I would take for it, and he's like, yeah, I'll take it, so, which was cool. So I did find a place. So anybody wants a Spanish Eyes, I need it gone. It's got to go bye-bye. It's done. It's just in my way, and I would like the space so I can move my stuff around to work on other games. And if anybody noticed that red game that was there, did I keep the picture? No, I didn't. I'll take a picture of that one real quick. That is the new project that we'll be working on after that exhibit contact is gone. That will be my next project. But I don't know when that one will get released, because there's still what is coming. I forget the name of the game. Star Action. Then Casino. Then Sorcerer. Lucky 7. Exhibit Contact, which is going to be 3 or 4 videos only, and then Solar Fire. But I think I'm going to start blending some of these in together, like at the beginning of the week, middle of the week, one game, end of the week, the other game, because like I said, I have so many games that are in the queue and they're just sitting on the computer and they're done. And so I just need to get rid of them. Well, not get rid of them. I need to get rid of the videos onto YouTube. But anyways, I guess that's about it. I almost like to plug this in and just see how many bulbs are burned out. Let's see it. Just want to make sure I have nothing in the way. Nope, nothing's in the way. There's my cord. Gonna have error messages though. Looking for balls. Surprisingly, let's just do one cam. A lot of these bulbs are working. We do got this one's out, this one's out, this one's out. These are working. There's nothing back here that's lit. There's one burnt out here. What else? That'd be about it. Let's do this. These are, let's turn this off. I'm going to make it as dark as possible. There. These are, what do you call it? These are called warm white bulbs. Let's put one of these out and put a cool white in instead. I think that cool white is giving a better glow. Actually, man, that's hot. Oh yeah. Yep. That's giving a better glow already. Now when you get a plastic over it, it's going to light up everything so much better. Where is that plastic? There we go. Yes, look at that, the difference in brightness and how it's actually, it's bringing out the orange more. You can see the plastic it's got a richer color right here versus up here. So yeah, I think the cool whites are going to look a lot better than warm whites. This would be warm white there, and these are cool whites. Cool white. Cool light. So I think the cool is going to make this look a lot better. It's giving more brightness to it and a richer color. I like that more. Let's turn off the lights once. There we go. Right away. You see that Dippin' Donuts? If you're still here, how the cool whites are giving a better glow off than the warm whites. I originally was going to put warm whites in here, but the warm white lights are so dark. And the cool lights are actually giving more of a, it's highlighting the colors more. I think that's going to be so much better. So you can see how much brighter it is right here versus right up here. Let's do this once. Yeah, I can burn a bulb there. Burn a good bulb. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Yep, that's it. It's getting cool whites. Yeah. Look at that glow versus that. You get this is dimly lit here, and then this has a rich, better glow to it. With the darker games, this is going to look better with the cool whites. Yep. That is definitely lighting it up more. I like that. Just that one area, it's so much brighter. And it's going to look different too once the plastics are on it, because then you're going to get a little bit of shading. And it's going to calm it down just a little bit, but it's bringing out the color of the plastic so much better. But yeah, I'm going to put warm whites underneath these, because these are warm whites right now, and they're make it look a lot better. I did put cool whites under here at one time, and I did not like. They were just like, it looked too, what you would say, like modern, where it was, it just didn't blend in right with the natural colors. But my friend, he had a Hurricane, and he put cool whites in the game, and when I looked at his game, I was like, it looks so much better. So yeah, we're going to use up cool whites on the top of the play field. Underneath all these inserts will be all warm whites. So yeah, that is a big difference, isn't it? Just changing the color of the bulb from cool white to warm white. It is such a big difference. You can just see from here to here the difference in color. How this is blended, throwing more of a spectrum out, and these are just kind of like illuminating this little area, and then that's it. It's not really doing anything for the playfield. Like that. You can see how it's like, it's just got a glow. And then these are actually illuminating the playfield really good. So yeah, we're going with cool whites on here. Yes, I like that. That looks really awesome. So yeah, and those are comments. So instead of putting the warm whites, we're putting the cool whites on. I like that. It's gonna be so much better. And then I got a spotlight that I have. It looks just like a spotlight that is on a, like on a stadium or something. It's gonna be about like that tall. I think I'm gonna put it on this side, and it's gonna be pointing, that way. Because you got all the stuff that's going on right over here. You got the targets here. You got the Ferris wheel ramp there, and you got the, what do you call it, the juggler. I think if I put the spotlight over here, it's going to highlight that area really good. I think that's going to look totally cool. So I'm going to leave these here, and we're going to put the cool whites in. Yes, that looks so much better. Even with my regular lights on, I think that looks better. Just, like with my overhead lights on, that looks so much better. Yep, I like that. That's going to look sweet. So, yeah, full white. I got a whole box of them. So I got enough to do the play field. And then underneath is going to be all warm white. It's going to look sweet. Woo! Alright. And this machine already has the, what do you call it, the upgraded I don't know if we can even see it. It's got that battery board the Lucky 7 has. No, you can't even see it. It's got that same battery board. And I gotta get the color DMD out. It's no big rush on the color DMD. That can be one of the last things that go in. But I don't remember if you guys knew that this had upgraded speaker system in it too. It doesn't have the factory speakers. It's got the flipper fidelity speakers. And then and you can see all the repair work right there, where all the connectors on the game were destroyed. There. I'll turn this back on. There we go. So yeah, all this was originally cut off from when this was a routed game. All these on the board were burned off, so they cut all these wires off here. And what they did was they soldered almost all these wires to the board. So, well, I sent you the video of the board guy that fixed it. So then I had to jump all these wires to all the new connectors. So, and then they're all perfectly working again. But yeah, they cut them. I don't know why they cut them so short. You can see they cut like that much wire off each one. So yeah, those are all soldered and then heat shrink tubed and then zip stripped together, so they look pretty. But yeah, that was the hack. Well, you can see the battery board right here. It's got that same battery your Lucky 7 has in it. This is the computer and this is the driver board. But yeah, these are, it's called Flipper Fidelity. It's an aftermarket pinball company that makes sound systems for machines. So it's got these two new speakers in here, and then it's got the new subwoofer in the cabinet. So you get that boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's it. Where am I? Well, here's the play field. So you can do a little bit with that. See if I can move my camera a little bit. There we go. So maybe we could do that. Is it still plugged in? Yeah. No, it isn't. Well, it's on now. We can plug it in now. It's gonna look for. There we go. There you go. Now you can see the lights a little better. There, you can see the lights a little bit better now. So they got more of a glow to them. Let's get this turned off. There we go. And then with that plastic on. There we go. So much better. Like I said, with LEDs on camera, they take up most of the light, so it kind of looks like it's flooding, but it isn't, because of the, what do you call it? But it is lighting it up more. It's hard to photograph in video LED because the camera, well, any light actually, because the camera wants to suck up on it more. But yeah, I think that looks better. This reminds me of so much of the old school pinball machines, the EM machines, versus this is so much more modern and lit. This is a dark game and it's going to make it look so much better. Yeah, it's going to look so much sharper. You can get in there tighter. Nope, that's as tight as it goes. So yeah, and then that, when we get the color DMD, this is even going to look sharper. It's going to look really super new with that color DMD, because that thing is crisp as hell. That's another thing I wish I would have got years ago and installed. You can hear that boom from the speakers when you shut it off. There, now we're unplugged. Alright. So yeah, I think that's it. It's 4:12. We're done. I'm gonna go eat supper. I need to take a shower yet too. I was busy. As soon as I woke up, I ran outside and did a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, okay, when I get done, I'll take a shower, because then I'll be all clean. And then I look at my clock and it's 1:30, and I'm like, oh, what year is this game? It's 91? 1991, yes. 1991 Williams Hurricane. So yeah, I just went outside and did a bunch of stuff right away. And then, like, I looked at my clock as soon as I got done cutting the grass. It was 1:30 already. I'm like, man. And then I have another pinball machine that's in the garage that I left in the garage, but I took the playfield out and brought the playfield in the house. So now I got another playfield in my way. I can't get the machine in the basement because I have no room. That's because I brought Baywatch home. I should have left Baywatch at MGC, but I like playing on Baywatch, so I brought it home. It's a cool game. But anyways, I'm rambling on as usual at the end of the stream. So, yep, 91 Williams Hurricane. That's going to be updated to 2000s look because of the LED upgrade. So it won't have that dull glow anymore. It's going to have the brilliance of nice crisp colors. So, anything else? Throw it on the chat real quick. And if not, we will see each other next Sunday. I don't believe I'm working. No. This would be my Saturday, Monday weekend. The week after will be my Sunday week, which I might not be here unless we don't have overtime. But we've slowed down at work, so hopefully I'll be here. So next Sunday, we'll be tearing the rest of this apart. And then I don't know if we're going to start cleaning it or working on the mechs and cleaning the mechs and putting new sleeves and stuff in them and de-dirtifying them and then LEDing underneath where I can. I think that's about it. And I got to dig out that other playfield too. So, yeah, I don't know. We will wing it. We'll plan on doing the rest of this, and then we will wing the rest of the episode. So, we'll figure it out, people. Alright, I guess that's about it. I gotta get my finger on that. Hey, what's his toes? What's up? You missed everything. You missed it all. I'm just like ready to, I was just getting ready to hit that end button. Yeah, but, yeah, what's his toes? I will put everything up on my YouTube. So as soon as I'm done with this, I will download the episode and I will put it on YouTube if you want to watch that, or you can still watch it on tvMGC for I think a week, and then it just disappears. And then here's the link for Midwest Gaming Classics. It will be at the end of April to the 1st of May. supposed to tell you that. But that's all I can say. I can't tell you too much more about it. But yeah, it should be around that time. So yeah, thanks for stopping in, What's His Toes. But yeah, I just put some LEDs inside Hurricane, some cool whites, and it looks badass. It looks really badass. So I guess that's about it. Everybody, I'll be there planning on doing a hotel, I see. Then you gotta bump into me and say hi. I don't know if you were at the last MGC, but there's people that were there that I didn't even know were there. So the only one person I ran into was Pez Johnson, Dave Johnson. That's the only person I ran into that I have never met, that I've talked to briefly on EM Chat, EM Pinball, and on his Twitch stream, and I think on here a couple times. Yeah, I won't be doing a hotel, but I'll be there the whole weekend because I'm 25 minutes away, something like that, half hour away. I'm in Brookfield, and the convention center, Milwaukee, Wisconsin Convention Center, where Midwest Gaming Classic is in Milwaukee. Tried saying hi to you on Saturday, but you already get to the party. Oh, you're on your way to Ed's room for a beer. Yeah, I should have went. My wife yelled at me for that. Why didn't we go and get a beer and talk? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know you wanted to go. So, anyways, yeah, I'll be there all weekend. So yeah, next time stop me and say, hey. Alright, anybody, and Dippin' Donuts, I didn't see you guys there either. You didn't stop and say hi to me. So, I'm going to wipe my tears. Yeah, we'll have a beer in April. When we hit the Marco tent, they had a total bar at Marco. It was crazy. They had a guy making mixers, and it was crazy at the Marco tent. And then the guy that stripped down and was wearing fuzzy underwear running around. Yeah, it was entertaining. So anyways, everybody, take care, and in about 2 to 3 hours, this will be on YouTube. Also tonight, Jason will be streaming, hopefully. I'm hoping Jason's going to be on tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time. Okay. Yeah, once in a great while, I'll be at Dave's house, or I've been at Ryan's house and at Dave's house. Have you been over by Dave's house lately? I don't know if you've ever seen his private stash, but I just happen to have some of his private stash right here. So, and I'm rambling on again. But anyways, my glasses are messed up. So yeah, I don't know next time I'll be at Dave's house. But that's the Buffalo Pinball stream. Yes, take them up on it. It's great. If you happen, they are streaming at Dave's house, go there, because Dave's got like 50 machines, all 100% working and ready to play. So you get there early, you play a couple games, you do the stream, and then you sit there and drink with Dave and Ryan all night and play like 50 different cool machines. He's got totally cool machines, so yes, go do that. You need to go there. You have to go there and stream. It's a blast. It's a party with them streaming. You wouldn't think it is, but all the miscellaneous weird chatting that goes on from everybody talking back and forth through Twitch and stuff like that, it's a blast. So yes, next time he asked, do it. Anyways, I guess I'm out of here. And What's His Toes, we will chat later on again. So everybody, take care and later.